Oh, hello everybody, Jason of New 80s Revolution Car, and we are headed to Buffalo, New York. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Nickel City Con has come back for another year, and there is one person we're going for. I've already met him, but I have not gotten him on the Friday the 13th poster. So Ari Lehman, who is the kid in Friday the 13th Part 1, you know, the weird-looking dude that jumps out of the water at the very end, that's Ari Lehman, and he has not yet signed my Friday the 13th project poster. So we're going all the way up for him. Thankfully, he's a good price. I've already met him before, but he's only $40 for an autograph, which I don't need. Well, I do need, sorry, I do need the autograph, but you get a free photo, which I don't need. I already have a photo with him. However, I do not have a photo with him, with my child in the back. That's right, my partner's coming with me. And oh my goodness, you would think it would be just one of us, but no, the other one is here too, the Finster. It's a party of three. The three dudes are going to the Nickel City Comic-Con to meet Ari Lehman. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
I said, are you ready?
Yes.
Liam?
I'm ready.
You ready? Okay, you're ready. Chris from Buffalo is also going to be hanging out with us again. Second time that we've hung out with Chris from Buffalo. We're going to be there late. We're going to be there at about, by the time we park and walk to the building, it's going to be about 2 o'clock. And it's only open till 4. But that's okay. We're going to get right to Ari Lehman. We're going to pay $40 measly. That's it. We're going to meet... What's that? Yep, we're going to meet him, and then we're going to walk around and look at the vendors and stuff, and maybe get some deals since it's the last day and there's only 2 hours left. Maybe some of these vendors don't want to pack up their stuff. Liam's in the market for some Pokemon cards. He's become a Pokemon card collector.
$300,000
You want that $300,000 Charizard. What would you like, sir?
Anything.
What are you going to be looking for today?
Anything.
Anything? Anything like what?
IDK.
IDK. HDK. HDK. HDC. IDC. LOL. See. All right, folks, we are en route to the Nickel City Con, and it's right up there. That's where the building is. So my boys are with me, right? One boy, two boy. Let's go have some fun. Yeah. Oh, that's a shirt.
For sure.
You got to start what? Posting more? Why don't you post more?
I probably, ooh.
Oh. What do we got an ooh out of?
Unexpected, because you get that on Sunday. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we sell all the things. Cool.
That's cool.
I need to bring my own money here. I need to.
You need a job. Why don't you wash some dishes every now and then? Get a paper route.
And then the other thing we have is the yearbook.
Oh, check this out. The Griswold vehicle. That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Too much weight.
But those are pretty great. Yeah, those are cool. Those are real cool. I got a Rocky one. These are amazing. Those are incredible.
These are like Buddha statues.
Those are so good. Look, Hogan, the Rushmore of wrestlers. That's awesome. The Golden Girls. Let's check out some toys. Let's check out some retro
You know when I used
toys.
to go crazy for those Lego figures?
For the what? The Lego figures? Let me go in there real quick. got some He-Mans, some She-Ras. Good stuff. Good stuff. What are you buying now?
I don't know.
What are you buying? You don't have any money.
You got money.
I don't got no money. Chris from Buffalo.
Ooh.
Back on the channel. Alright, so these are ollies still. Let's see what they're selling for here. It doesn't say. But that would be messed up if they're like 20 bucks and they're dollies. Wish I had got these when they were out in stores. Those are cool. What do you see, Finster? Oh, you like those? Those are nice.
I'll buy for my desk.
Maybe. I don't know. How much are they?
I was exposed to all their stuff.
We can just get those like anywhere, I think. I think those are at Walmart, actually. I think. Let me see. All right, who we got? We got Chucky. We got Christina Lease. Bam Margera was here. Celebrity Row, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, babe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you want to trust that? Yeah. You want to go get them? Your brother wants to take a photo with the stormtroopers. You can do it. You got to go in there.
Over there, I think.
Yeah, I'll do it. Right there.
Should have came as a.
Hardee's, ladies and gentlemen. There they are. Miriam Flynn from Vacation. Awesome. So cool. Wow. Hardee's are here. That's awesome. What do you think, Liam? Nice. All right. We are out of here. How'd you guys do? Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
We met Ari Lehman. We got a photo with him. Finn, what'd you get? You got a little car for your desk, Liam? You got a Pokemon card. We bought a couple packs of Pokemon. A pack? Well, one for you, one for your brother. Jabba the Hutt is over here. Check him out. That's cool. Carbonite Han Solo. That's pretty awesome. Big old Ghostbuster. Ready to go, guys? All right. Alrighty, folks. That is Nickel City Comic Con 2025. And me and the children, this guy right here. What's up? What'd you get? Oh yeah, we already showed it off. Liam in the back admiring his Pokemon collection. We're going home. Going home, and then I'll show you the Ari Lehman autograph. Great guy. Good 5 minutes with him. I'll tell you, coming to a Comic-Con on Sunday, no lines. The Hardys and Bam Margera were the only ones that had a line, and by line I mean 15 people. JBL was just sitting by himself. Carlito was sitting by himself. Hacksaw Duggan was so bored that he was getting a shoulder massage from his wife. Ari Lehman, I walked up to his table. He wasn't there. He was like, I guess, hanging out at a Batman car display. Yeah. So his handler said, yeah, he'll be right here. And he walked up. I was the only one in his line, me and the kids. And he talked to us for 10 minutes. Goofed around about Warrington Gillette's gigantic signature on my poster. And he signed. And I never know what to ask. I never know what to say. You know, it's real easy to ask him, hey, you know, do you remember being a kid and being in the water? And, you know, were you cold? You know, what's the story? And I'm sure it's all stuff he's talked about at panels and stuff. But I never know what to say. He just does all the talking. And I say a lot of that's cool and that's awesome. And I don't know what to say. But he signed the poster. I'll show you that later. We'll get that back in the frame, hang it back up. We don't need anybody else for the poster Jason-wise, except Derek Mears. But I would like to get Tom Savini on it eventually. And I do need Kane Hodder on it. I forgot. I've had him sign just an 8x10, but I got to get Kane Hodder on the poster. And then, like I said, Tom Savini. And maybe if the directors or if they bring out any of the creators, sometimes they do that. I'll get them. Cunningham sometimes I'll do that. But other than that, the project poster might be done. Corey Feldman obviously could be on the poster, but I'm not paying his price. Actually, his autograph price for the poster I won't do, because he has to customize, or not customize, he has to, what's it called? He has to sign it to you. He'll sign it to you, personalized. He'll personalize it for 80, and he'll sign just his name for 160. You know, because if I'm just getting his autograph, that means I'm obviously flipping it on eBay for thousands of dollars. So he charges extra for a non-personalized autograph, whatever, dude. I don't know. We'll see if he ever shows up at a con again, but his lines are always stupidly long, and I really don't want to give them. Tommy, the young Tommy. Young Tommy Jarvis, the kid who says, die, die, die. Yeah, okay. All right, we're going home. I'll show you the Ari Lehman autograph when we get home. All right, we're back home. So here is the Ari Lehman signature. Lovely, right in the other eye. I love it. Harry Manfredini in one, Ari Lehman in the other. Super cool guy. Let's get this framed back up and on the wall. And then we stopped at Savers, and I bought something that we're going to try out together, test it out, see if it works. You'll see what I mean in a second. All right, now the final thing for this video is we stopped at Savers in Buffalo, which is great. Totally unexpected. I just drove by it and said, hey, Savers. I went in and they had this. They had this mini little boom box, obviously a 90s style boom box. That's okay. I don't know who makes it. Audio Vox. It doesn't matter. I plugged it in, messed around with the rewind and fast forward and play buttons. They didn't have a cassette to try it out, but I'm hopeful. So let's get it plugged in. And let's see if we can get this thing to work. Let me put you in the, sorry about this. I'm not going to edit it out. You'll just have to deal with life. All right, let's just see. Let's just see. We've got the old cassettes that I purchased a week ago or so. Let's get this plugged in. It is already powered on. I do declare. Yes, it is on cassette. Here we go. I'm going to try to be hopeful. I'm going to try to be hopeful. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. I can't play anymore or else I'll get copyrighted. $7. Now I can play cassettes. Now I can buy more cassettes. We'll see you next time. Good night now. Not good night now. It played well for about 10 seconds and then it slowed down to a crawl. Okay. Listen, what I have decided is that, look, I'm not a repairman, so there's no reason to give me any ideas on how to fix it. I can't fix it. And I know these things go. I know old stuff goes. So there is a tape player. There's a retro boom box on Amazon. It's more expensive than I wanted to pay, but I'm eventually going to end up getting that. But that's okay. I paid, like I said, I paid $6 for it. It's from what? Who knows? probably 97 or so. It takes 8 batteries. September 2000. All right, September 2000. It's fine. It's fine. I know that stuff like the CD player obviously would be fine. There's already a Martina McBride CD in there. I know this would be fine. Or I knew this would, probably not work. So that's okay. We spent $7 on it. I can maybe toss it up on eBay for the CD player part. I don't know. Who knows? That's that, folks. Okay, now we will regroup and buy. I'm going to just buy new. I have to just buy new. I can't buy used. These things go. I got to buy new. I'm going to buy new. There's a nice, like I said, a nice retro boombox on Amazon that looks like a boombox. And it's an MP3, so I could, it reads MP3s, plays cassettes, but it also has, I assume, better speaker hookups if I really wanted to go that far. I don't. But, okay, we're fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Good night now.